Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Nightmare Legacy Challenge. I am considering this episode 1 of the next generation, and we are still kind of in that in-between phase where, like, I'm still playing as Jingle, the previous heir, but the next heir is just about to be a young adult, so it's kind of like both at the same time. I mean, I've got like 6 Sims in my household, so it's never gonna be just about one person, but there is usually a priority, and that priority is the legacy heir, and today is Flame's birthday, so we're gonna age her up, we're gonna set everything up, and I had mentioned in the last video that I was planning on making the new house this week, maybe even today. I can't do that. I can't make the new house today when I'm posting this video. I have overpromised and I am under-delivering because I just have so much going on in my personal life right now. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to be live tonight when you're seeing this video, so we're gonna do the house next week. Actually, next week though, my cat has been really sick and like she's really going through it, and I'm not taking it well, so I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm gonna stream today and then last minute cancel on you, so we're gonna do it next week. But that's fine, we don't need to move into the new house today or anything like that anyway. Oh, legacy leader. The game and its glitchy aspirations. I've been given this same I've been given that same achievement so many times. But just as a quick recap from the last video, in case you missed it, it was really like a true Nightmare Legacy episode. There was a bunch of death, my cat died, the dad almost died, there was a fire, like it just... Everything was happening all at once, and then we got this random pop-up for a pet adoption drive. This is one of the special events that can happen in residential rentals with For Rent, and so there's a bunch of pets, or at least they're where are they? Oh, here's one. Why don't you have the pet adoption drive thing above your head? Oh my god, is it gonna leave? Oh, well, in the last video, there was like a bunch of pets in the house. They were all inside of the house, and I literally said, I'm gonna wait until the next video so we can adopt the pet that you in the comments want, and now none of them are here anymore? Why does this kind of thing always happen to me? Wait, it's not over, there's still 4 hours left. Okay, I noticed that last time, it like took them a second to all spawn in, so maybe I should just let the game run for a second and see if they come back. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, seriously, I'm so sorry. Paco just left, so there isn't even that one anymore. I didn't know this was gonna happen. I thought they were gonna stay on my lot. I keep thinking random things are pets. Like, I thought that was a cat for a second when I was far away. No, it's actually just like a music trophy. I thought this was a cat. It's a violin. What the heck? Why? Well, talk about over-promising and under-delivering. There's no pets in here. Okay, Jingle's got ancient joy being spread to her from the blessing of the ancients. And while I wait for this to load, just in case they come back, I wanted to show you this. I made a whole video on this too, but I redid Cole's room. So when Cole ages up today, we'll have a nice new bedroom that we can live in. I spent way too long decorating this room. I mean, the video is like 20 something minutes cut down, and that's cut down. So I put a lot of time into this, but I had fun doing it. I like how it looks very different from the rest of the house too. I don't know, it's just kind of fun. Flame has 1 day until aging up, so my hope is that we could try to get a little bit more stuff done before we grow up. I might do like some school projects. I know we were working on some vases and some stuff like that, but the school projects are kind of an easy way for us to get skills. Maybe we could do like a medieval castle diorama in the meantime. So this has 3 hours left. Still nobody is spawning back in. The comments were also really mixed about what pet was the best one to adopt. Oh, exchanging secret Love Day cards. For Love Day, Cole decided to handcraft a card for their crush, complete with pipe cleaner hearts, glitter flowers, and dinosaurs, because who doesn't love dinosaurs? Cole just needed to decide if he should let it slip that it was him who made the card or secretly drop it in their cubby. I think boldly deliver the card by hand. Uh-oh. Cole's crush didn't even know he existed. Oh, wait, I can't read the whole thing because Nina's got a fire. What the heck? There's a small fire on Nina's ship. Passing into the thermosphere, an oxygen tank got a little too close to the scented candle. She knew it was a bad idea, even if the extra ambiance was a nice touch. Should she try to put the fire out or head for the escape pod? Escape! Nina straps herself into the pod and blasts off, headed straight for terra firma. As she looks into the rearview mirror, she sees the ship explode. She got out just in time. Oh my god! What happened to Cole? Why is everything happening all at once? Cole's crush didn't even know he existed. This was an opportunity to change that. Cole bypassed the cubby in favor of hand delivery. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to find his crush on the playground. By the time Cole gave up and returned to his cubby, the crush's book bag was gone and the entire opportunity had been lost. Oh, that's not as bad as I thought that was gonna be. I thought that was gonna turn out a lot worse. I thought he was gonna get really embarrassed or something, but that's fine. That's like no big deal. Oh my god, why aren't you at work? You're 2 hours late! Marvin! Oh, and the other thing, one more thing, before this pet business gets taken care of. We had talked previously Another pop-up. Oh my goodness. Decorating for the Love Day dance. When the teacher asked volunteers to help set up for the Love Day dance, Randy was quick to raise their hand. Not only would they get out of class for a few hours, but they'd be given a unique opportunity. Oh, let's prank it. Why decorate for a Love Day dance when you could sabotage it instead? That was the thought anyway. Randy probably should have just decorated like they said they would. Not only were the pranks disappointing rather than funny, but when the teacher bit into a cookie covered in ketchup, they knew exactly who to blame. Randy spent the rest of the day sitting in the hall while everyone else had fun. Well, Randy, you had it coming. What I was gonna do, I'm sorry, I'm like so distracted, but I was thinking about putting a rocket ship on the roof for Nina because it's the only place that it could fit. And then maybe we could get a really tall ladder that goes all the way up there. Oh, is it because of the wall? Oh, maybe it's because of the, wait, how does this work? I feel like for a second there it was like about to work and then, oh, there you go. Okay. I think that should be fine. I think Nina can get up there. I meant to add that a couple episodes ago, but I've just been very distracted. There's always something happening in here. But that way Nina can start working on that. And then when we move into the new house, we'll have more space. But it's almost more fun to have the rocket ship on the roof. I don't know. Okay, for some reason, Flame did not go to school. I don't really know why, but that's fine. I'll just spend the day working on this, like I said. I have a feeling that within the next 2 hours, the pets are not gonna spawn back in. So I'm just gonna wait and see if they do before this ends. And then if they don't, I'll have to make one in cast. I guess I'll try to make a dog that looks like the one that everybody wanted or something. I don't know. Oh, is Cole about to age up autonomously because you want to skip school? Come home. Cole is currently at school. Skipping school results in bad grades. Yeah, you have to come home because you aged up. Wait, why don't you have a trait? No. I'm gonna randomize your traits. Evil! I was gonna say, before we had the, isn't it a creativity one? It's like a new trait. I feel like I'm not seeing it. Is this a known bug that it doesn't show up anymore? Maybe that's why it's gone. Well, maybe we could be practice makes perfect because that's also a new trait. And I'll pick a teen aspiration. I guess we're gonna be evil and a hard worker. And Marvin's new project is already falling behind schedule. I wonder if that's because you came to work 2 hours late. Just a guess, but maybe that could have something to do with it. Does he insist that everyone work late or try to persuade his boss that it needs more time? Argue for time. Don't make everybody stay late. Ha 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 ha. More time? That's hilarious. Marvin's boss thanks him for a good laugh and dismisses him. Well, here's hoping the dev team likes pizza every night for the next 8 weeks. Performance loss small. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, we've got 30 minutes remaining on this. I don't think that they're gonna come back. I'm so disappointed. I was so excited about the idea of this thing, and it just completely fell apart, this adoption drive business. Flame has got a little bit of painting skill now, at least. And our aunt brought a gift for us. This is Lillian. Pet adoption drive ended. Great job. Pet adoptions are on the rise, and the community has joined efforts to make a lasting impact on these animals. My rental unit rating went up. Okay, well, I didn't get my pet, though. So what is even the point? I'm gonna go into Cass and we'll start by making the pet. So last time there was a bunch of dogs and a bunch of cats. I think there was maybe like 3 of each. And I really liked this one named Frankie because it was like it looked kind of like an Italian Greyhound, but it was like really pointy, more than usual. And it was named Frankie. And then there was also a little bulldog. Her name was Angel, and I liked her a lot too, and I wasn't super sure which one was best. Again, super mixed feedback in the comments. There isn't just like one general consensus, which makes sense. But I feel like maybe more people said Angel, the bulldog. So I'm wondering if maybe we'd get a bulldog and then name it Frankie, because then it's kind of like both. She looked just like this, exactly like this, and then we can name her Frankie. You can be a couch potato. Maybe I should randomize your traits, actually. Couch potato, sleuth, and stubborn. Oh, boy. Oh, okay. Maybe she could have a little pink collar too, because I kind of love that. I think Frankie is ready. She's adorable. And since we're here, maybe we can do Cole's outfits. I'm actually kind of into the haircut. I feel like that's really cool. He does look a lot like Santa. Like you can really see it in him. Daddy Winter has strong genes. But then we can pick some kind of fun, colorful outfits. Like I like this tie-dye. I think that kind of matches the vibes of his room. Forgot about the new Coach pants. We can wear some designer jeans. These Legacy Challenge kids, huh? They got too much money. They shouldn't be having all this stuff. Like, what do you mean you're like 15 and you wear designer jeans? I like those yellow shoes. Okay, that could be kind of cool for one outfit. Do we like the hair? There's a level of like, I like this haircut. And also, I think it's kind of cool to keep the hair sometimes that they age up with. I don't always do that. Sometimes I got a different plan in mind, but like when I'm not really sure what I want a sim to be like, I do kind of like keeping the hair that they choose for themselves because, you know, they didn't actually choose it. The game just pressed the randomize button, but it's kind of fun to pretend that they chose chose it for themselves. We have the rainbow themed bedroom, so we could wear rainbow suspenders for this outfit. Maybe like some colorful little shoes there too. Okay, do you want some earrings? I don't really know if I don't really like most of these. I really have a hard time with the jewelry in game. If you've got any ideas about jewelry for him, let me know. We are gonna join the football team because this kid's supposed to love soccer. Like, I gave him a bunch of soccer stuff in his house. It is American football technically in high school years, but that's fine. We're gonna pretend that it's like soccer football. Okay, there's one outfit. I kind of don't like the shorts though. Maybe this could be cuter. I can't tell if I like his hair or not. I think I really do. For sleepwear, this is what I would be wearing if it were me. But maybe for sleepwear, I've always liked this one. This is kind of cute. You could wear this. Maybe I'd do some bunny slippers. Or no. Let's get these ones, raccoon slippers. I might give him one extra everyday outfit while we're in here. I feel like it needs to be kind of color. Oh, see, that's cool. And it's like kind of giving jock a little bit. He's multifaceted. Let's say that. I like it though. Okay, party wear. I don't really like the cut of this shirt. I have a really hard time with the Depop collab they did because I feel like a lot of the textures, like this, I don't like that. That doesn't look like Sims 4, you know? It's a fun idea to have fur, but I just don't want it to be realistic looking fur. Oh, easy. It's not even a question. We're gonna wear these. We can have our designer jeans on again though. Maybe the rainbow sneakers to go with it. Oh, you know what else we should do? Maybe I put rainbow nails. Okay, I love these little shorts. Let's wear those and then have like some yellow shoes along with them. Maybe some sunglasses too. Cool. Okay, and then hot weather. Did he wear glasses as a kid? I feel like I need to go back and look at screenshots. I can't remember and I'm sorry. I don't think it would hurt for him to wear glasses now. I'm not sure which ones. You kind of want to do different ones depending on the outfit, don't you? Like these orange ones are kind of cool. Okay, well, even if he didn't wear glasses before, he wears glasses now. I have decided that he needs glasses. I just like the color. I think they look good. Okay, party wear. What are we thinking? Coach t-shirts? Hear me out. I actually kind of like it. No, and I'm being like dead serious about that. I actually do like that. I didn't think I would. Are these glasses not available for hot weather? They need to go back and change that. There's so many things that aren't tagged for hot and cold weather for some reason, and I don't understand it. Okay, if we're gonna wear a coat, here's a rainbow hoodie. I kind of forgot that this hoodie has that swatch, so I might try that. Get the rainbow shoes on it, and then we do one more that's maybe like a thicker jacket situation. Although, I like this sweater. But I use this a lot, don't I? I probably shouldn't use it again. Oh, this one's kind of like, let's try this one actually, because I think that kind of makes sense for what we are trying to do anyway. Maybe I'll give him a hat with this outfit too. This is like, okay, it's actually cold outside and you need to wear some nice warm clothes. Maybe he could have gloves. We live on Mount Komorebi. Seriously, we need them. I don't know if I like any of the gloves. That's fine. That's good enough. Okay, so those are all of his outfits. I feel like he wears a lot of fun colors. I think Cole is cool, and I think that this matches the vibe of his bedroom, which is what I was going for. Well, I'm really sorry that I missed your birthday. I know you're really sad. Oh, he's crying at the dining table. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You made me feel evil. I didn't mean to. I knew it was your birthday, but I was just hoping that you would be able to age up when you got home from school instead of before you went to school. But you got a dog. There's a dog here now for your birthday. So not really, but maybe that makes you feel better. I do still have some cat stuff. We could get rid of the cat stuff, which might make it a little bit easier to get around the house. We have a food bowl. Hey, why do I have a litter box outside if I had one inside? I just deleted 2 litter boxes. What was that doing there? I could have sworn the cat had some toys, but I guess maybe not. I'll get some new ones. Offer friendship, give treat, get to know. Let's try and become close friends with the dog. Flame finished her extra credit project. Good thing you skipped school for that. I like a castle diorama. That sounds like fun. I've never oh, can you not pick that up? It's like just off the edge of the lot. Can you put it in your inventory? We could bring that and put it on display in the new house if we wanted to. I think I will have you get some leftovers. Oh, another one. The number of pop-ups we've had today. It's aliens. Nina has picked up a radio signal containing a complex and repeating pattern from the deep reaches of outer space. This is unquestionably a sign of intelligent life. If she informs her boss, the discovery will become tangled in a web of bureaucratic red tape. Alternatively, she could leak it to the press, bringing pressure to bear on the government and making herself the public face of the first contact with a new alien species. What should Nina do? I really don't want to be fined or demoted. So let's file a report. An official report? Oh, Randy aced the exam and stole dirty plates from school. Okay, weird little prankster, huh? You do weird things when you try and prank people at school. I don't know about that. I mean, you're an imaginary friend, so I guess you're bound to be weird. Oh, you walked in on Randy. Get out! Can you walk the dog, maybe? Comforting hug. Pet care, go on a walk. Let's go for a short walk. I don't know if that's gonna work very well. What on earth? A capital offer. Word of Marvin's programming prowess. Okay, that's a strong word. I don't know if he has prowess, but sure. Has started to spread on the dark web. He thought he was covering his tracks, but a group of angel investors from Silly Sim Valley are knocking on his office door with a compelling offer. They caution that while Marvin's business ideas are technically pre-funding, they'd like to offer financial backing with the expectation that they'd have first right of refusal on investing in any of his future projects, blah, blah, blah. Will Marvin take the simoleons or stay independent? I don't get fired if I accept the investment. I just gain fame and money, so maybe I will take it. I've been typecast by Tech Munch. No sooner had the simoleons hit Marvin's bank account than the online blog Tech Munch posted an article proclaiming that Marvin was the hot new guru that's making waves in the valley. This is like really techie blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't really care about this. Marvin was surprised to receive a text from his new business partners informing him that they paid for the piece to go live the moment their deal closed. Oh, so they had pre-written an article and submitted it to the press about him. Well, that's fun, Marvin. You're famous. Now Jingle wants to go to the gym on her lunch break. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I have a doctor's appointment to go to like right now, so I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna come back once I get home. For you, it's gonna be just all one seamless video, but I am gonna leave. And then I'll be back. Okay, I am back. I also changed into comfier clothes and I am excited to use The Sims as a distraction. So let us continue playing. I actually don't remember what I was talking about at all, like in the slightest. I think the main goal for the rest of today is just to finish up Flame's teenage day, singular, and then age her up tomorrow. Oh, hold on. The boss is coming. She wants to come see the game again. Hi, Snappy. Maybe if you stay on my desk, I can take your cone off. Wouldn't that be good? I'm trying to give her supervised uncone time when I can't uncone, whatever. I'm trying to take this off when she's like sitting directly in front of my face because I can stop her from licking it. Because I feel bad that she's wearing it like 24/7 for the extreme foreseeable future. Like that just sucks so bad. So as long as I'm watching her, I think we can take it off. Okay, well we do have this like teen club from before. I might call all of them up and see if anybody wants to come over and maybe we can like talk to our cousins and stuff. Because I know our social needs a little bit low. Let's show off our muscles and maybe impersonate some mermaids or something. Oh, I feel like my videos this week have been so all over the place. I just feel like I've been going through so much with not even just the cat stuff. There's been like so much going on in my personal life that is no good. The concept of me like trying to record and just like silently scratching my cat's chin for her because she can't normally get to it. Hey, Nina got promoted to Space Cadet. Look at you go. Oh, your durability is so low. She is a robot of so many talents. Let's self-repair quick. What? Whoa. Everybody keeps getting this pop-up thing. Oh, you want to go to you know what? Let's go to the Spice Festival. That is a really good idea. Let's bring the whole club to the Spice Festival. I appreciate us being invited out like this. I think that seems like a fun Friday night activity. I also love taking them places like this because then they can learn new recipes from like the food stands here. And it's kind of fun to be able to do that. Also, Flame coming to the Spice Festival. We gotta get a picture of Flame with flames coming out of her mouth. I didn't even think about it like that. That's so good. Okay, hold on. Let's all attempt the spicy curry challenge together. Surely she can succeed at this, right? With a name like that? Jingle brought home 746 simoleons today. Okay, well, it looks like she loves it. Flame is a big fan of the spicy curry challenge. Wait for it. Is she gonna breathe fire? Come on. Maybe she's handling it really well and she doesn't need to. Flame adheres to the old principle of keeping their fashion simple. Should she announce to the world that she likes basic style? I feel like I never get pop-ups about clothing. Oh, Randy failed the spicy curry challenge. I feel like we might succeed at this. I'm still eating it. It literally says, suffer through the curry challenge. Flame has made it through the spiciest of spicy food. She can now brag about being the curry champion and has won a cool new t-shirt. I think doesn't she already wear that as like her, I swear she has, yeah, she's got it for her sleepwear or something. Well, now we've won it fair and square, so now we're not a cheater with it. Yeah, you gotta talk to these people. Let's rave about growing up, maybe whisper about, oh, don't whisper about crush. What's that spot? Show selfie. Trade for new collectible? Don't bother with that. I don't really want to do that. I don't know why I clicked it. I'm sorry. Ancient joy has spread to Randy. We have caught the blessing of the ancients. That has been happening to us like non-stop. For some reason, it's never happened to me before at all. I don't even remember ever seeing that before, and now it's happened to me like 10 times in the last 2 videos. It kind of like throws me off. I feel like I don't know what's happening. Should we come order some more food? We're already here. You might as well come get some. Randy, since you're here, do you want to try to harvest everything? We might have like a really extensive garden in the new house in Sulani, and that could be kind of fun for us to do. I definitely probably already have all these plants already. I think they're mostly just like spices, right? Sage, blackberries. Oh, that's an onion. I mean a mushroom. I don't know why I said onion. I can visibly tell that it is a mushroom, but sorry. Do you want to take a selfie here at the festival? It's like your last day of being a teenager. Oh, that's a really cute picture of you. Oh my, Nigel's gonna die. This is the camp counselor from Adventure Awaits. Oh, you have 7 days left. I feel like seeing the townies, it does help to show how much time has passed since the next generation or the past generation. Oh, a poster. We should take one of those. What is it? It's the Bob Pancakes one. I literally have that in here. Look, where am I? I have it in my office. We can hang that up in her room. It kind of has like it's like orange and yellow and red, so it's kind of the right vibes. She's also gonna pass out, so maybe we should just use the toilet. I feel like there's a bathroom. Oh, it's right here. And then we can go back to the house. I got another one. We got red hearts, white diamonds. So now, oh, that's the Bella Goth one. I have that one too. That's kind of fun. They gave me those posters years ago. Literally in 2017, they gave me those posters and I've had them hung up ever since. Can you just end this event? But I got them at the early access event for City Living in 2017. They flew a bunch of us, not even a bunch. It was like 15 people or something, so small. They flew some people to their offices in Redwood in California to play City Living early. It was like the coolest experience of my entire life. Honestly, still to this day, probably one of the coolest experiences of my entire life. But they gave us those posters as like a little cool prize. So I don't think you can buy them or anything. I don't even know if many people still have them after all that, but I still have them. And I've got them behind me in my room. Okay, maybe don't bring the random club members home with you. We can just bring Randy. I still am a little bit icked out by them having an autonomous romance bar. Like, that's not really what I foresaw for their relationship, and we're just gonna pretend that's not happening. They're gonna be like platonic life partners here and raise kids together, but not in a romantic way. Like, I don't know about romance for either of them. And I certainly don't know about romance between them. The idea of dating the imaginary friend kind of gives me like major ick. I don't know if I can do that. You can just go straight to sleep. Randy, maybe you get yourself some food and then go to sleep. Cole's first day of teen years and we're sat on the bed crying. Good. It is love day. Maybe we could have Jingle and her husband woohoo if it decides to work, because the bed never works. It says woohoo. Where are you going? Are you gonna woohoo inside of what, Nina's bed? Why are you gonna why would you woohoo in Nina's bed? I feel like she wanted to go to sleep and you've interrupted her. I'm gonna go have her start building the rocket on the roof. Unhinged, by the way. Let's get a picture of that. I feel like we're gonna want this for the memories. Maybe we could have a rocket on our roof in Sulani too. Maybe there could be like some kind of almost like an outdoor covered patio space or something, and then we could put the rocket ship on top of that, or like on top of the greenhouse. We could have a greenhouse separate building and then the rocket goes on the roof, because it really is fun to have it on the roof. It just feels so dramatic to put it all the way up there. Okay, I think they finished woohooing in Nina's bed, which gross. Can we go to the real bed now and sleep? It might be the canopy. I think I'm gonna kill the canopy because they really do not like their bed. The thing is, they will sleep in it and woohoo in it sometimes, but not always. So I don't know if it is the canopy, because if the canopy was blocking it, they would never sleep in it. But the problem is, like, they don't both want to sleep in it at the same time, and they're like constantly getting up. Why? See, she's getting in it now. I don't know how to help you. Okay, Nina, you need to come recharge. Auto lights, all lights. She's upset about the cat dying, which is so messed up, by the way. Barb! Oh my god, it's Barb! She's like, this is a vampire from so long ago. Oh, I'm in the wrong family tree. Also, speaking of family trees, I heard that there's supposed to be some kind of family tree update tomorrow in game. So I am extremely curious to see how that's gonna go and like what it's gonna look like. But look at this. Barb is Baby Belle's triplet. She's a vampire, so she's still here. Baby Belle was our Gen 10 sim. Okay, then we had to switch to a new save because my thing was like so broken. Look at how long we've played since then. 17. These people are Gen 17. Isn't that ridiculous? Anyway, it's fun to see Barb. I don't really want to talk to her, but it's cool that she's here. Except her intentions of being here are nefarious because she's a vampire. She probably wants to like suck my blood or something. Love Day was awful. Okay, wah, sorry. And now we're getting a grief pop-up. This, again, I'm actively sitting here with my cat with cancer on my desk and you're talking about grieving your dead cat. It's kind of like too soon. I wish that you would not bring it up, Cole. I'm trying to not think about this right now. Okay, Nina is fully rested. I think I'm gonna have her go upstairs and keep working on building this rocket. What kind of rocket science skill are we working with right now? Level 3, yeah, it's definitely not very high, but that's okay. She is fine in the snow, yeah, it's just the rain that she can't be in. I'm worried about her in Sulani. When we move to Sulani, I'm gonna have to build her like some covered walkways and stuff again, like we used to have in Ravenwood, because I don't trust her to not die outside. And it rains a lot in Sulani. Well, it's a good thing she doesn't get cold. This seems very unpleasant. Oh my goodness. Okay, I know that complaining about this is very insensitive because a lot of people live in much colder places, and like it's been horrible the past week, and it's still horrible with the snow and everything. But it's gonna be 23 degrees Fahrenheit on Sunday here. Well, I guess it was yesterday for you. I'm pre-recording this. 23 degrees Fahrenheit. I live in Central Florida. Honestly, in my life, I've lived here since 2004. I don't remember a time that this happened. It may have before and I just don't recall, but like I cannot believe that. For context, is -4 degrees Celsius. It barely ever gets into the 30s here at all, let alone into the 20s. Below freezing? That is bizarre. And obviously it's much colder in many other places, but I live in Florida, so this is an unexpected and very strange development. It's like Mount Komorebi core, you know? I don't think it's gonna snow where I live. That would be wild though. I don't think it's ever snowed in Orlando. I should look that up. Oh, January 19th, 1977. What? There's a fire. Why does this always happen to me? Who's on fire? I'm trying to look up when it snowed. It's the toilet. It's always the toilet. And it's coal. Can you extinguish yourself, please? Oh my God. Apparently there have been some unofficial reports of light flurries in like the 90s. There was one in 2003. There's a historical account of it happening in 1899. So the answer is no, really. The answer is no. Even on that day in 1977, it was less than 1/4 of an inch, and there was no accumulation of snow at the airport, which they usually use the airport as like the official weather place to record things. But anyway, it's interesting. Oh my God, she's still on fire. How did that happen to you? You could have died. I was busy talking about snow. I wouldn't have even noticed that you were on fire. The idea of my sim Flame being in her flame shirt and then also being on fire. Hey, that's our legacy heir, by the way. This is the person that we chose. This is who we've decided to continue playing with. Now I gotta replace these things. I'm trying to save up money so we can build a new house. Who's calling? Somebody else died. Great. That's just great. All right. It is, in fact, Randy and Flame's birthday, and we got stuff in the mail. Do you want to come check it? I feel bad for Clay. Clay's out here in shorts trying to deliver the mail in this weather. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'll come get the mail. It technically is not Randy's birthday yet, but Flame's bar is glowing. Cow plant berries, some more fruits. I'll take all that. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna throw a birthday party. Oh, one of my friends heard about you and has been asking to meet you. Can I give them your number? I don't really want to date anybody though, so no, leave me alone. I also don't trust who the Sims would set me up with. Like, I think they have bad taste. I was gonna say, I don't think I want to throw a birthday party. I've learned my lesson. It's no good. It's not worth it. I'll just bake a cake. We can have like a little family hangout or something instead, but I'll make Flame bake her own cake. I feel like that always sounds sad when you hear it. You're like, oh, you're baking your own birthday cake, but I like to bake. I baked my own birthday cake the past few years and I enjoyed, like, I think that's fun. Like, to me, it's kind of like a fun little hobby activity to bake a birthday cake. So I don't personally mind doing that, but I understand that some people don't like it. Kind of just depends on the person, I guess. But I feel like Flame would like to bake. I think she's very into cooking. So she likes cooking, she likes pottery, she likes various things that involve heat. So it makes sense. She likes an excuse to turn the oven on. Rock climbing gear. Did I give you that or did you get it yourself? Did she autonomously buy rock climbing gear? She may have. Okay, there's not really a lot of wall space for these posters, but maybe I'll put them above our desk in this room. I think she's gonna have to stick to her teen room. I'm probably not gonna redo it because she's gonna get a whole new house built for her soon. So we're gonna live in this teen room for a little while longer. Are you ready to add some birthday candles to this? Blow out candles. I feel bad. There's like nobody watching. Now this part is sad. It wasn't sad before, but now it is because your family didn't come see. All right, shall I randomize her final trait? She is glutton, she loves dogs, and is self-absorbed. I feel like, in a way, to become the legacy heir, there is a level of self-absorption. So it does make sense. I don't know what aspiration to give her. I think that I want her to try to own and run a restaurant with Dine Out. Like, that's kind of my activity of choice for the future. And maybe it ends up being a small business instead of a restaurant with Dine Out and we like live above it. I haven't fully decided on that yet. Maybe now is the time for you to tell me in the comments what to do. That's actually a really good point because I've been thinking a lot about what I want Flame to do with her life. And I still like the idea of her cooking. And I like the idea of living on the volcano a lot, obviously. That's like kind of been our whole theme. But for a while there, I thought it would be fun to try and play Dine Out and like buy a restaurant and us own the restaurant. But I know Dine Out is like famously kind of buggy. So I just am not sure if you all think that's worth doing. And then the alternative was maybe to run a small business and like sell food, almost like Home Chef Hustle style or something, like sell a food stand. And I think when we last talked about this, the decision was that we should try it with Dine Out, and then if it goes really bad, we can switch and do the small business thing, or like switch it and run the food stall, but at least give Dine Out a try initially. So if you're still feeling that way, that should be the plan. Let me know in the comments. If you've got a different idea, let me know in the comments. I'm not set on anything. You know, I'm kind of open to hearing what your thoughts are about her plans. There is not a Dine Out aspiration, but maybe she could have like the Appliance Whiz one for now, and then we can probably do more than one. Congrats, grad. Flame has successfully completed high school. She can venture forth in the world with her head high and doors open. Her future awaits. It claims it's gonna invite me to a graduation ceremony in the coming days, but I'll be the judge of that. Because in all my years of playing in this save, I don't think we've ever been invited to a graduation ceremony. It is so broken. All right, Randy, it's your time to shine. I know we also had kind of talked about giving Randy the joke star career, or like making them a comedian or something, but I'm open to hearing thoughts on that too. We have that joke star aspiration and the child of the ocean and kleptomaniac traits. Our final trait is active. Okay, maybe Randy could get really into diving. We could have a diving hobby. Oh, that's kind of cool. Maybe I should make Randy a part-time oh, Marvin and Flame have a difficult dynamic. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't want that. I'm sorry. I don't think Marvin is difficult. Okay, well, even if we change it up, let's have Randy become a diver. It doesn't make very much money. It's $45 an hour, but it's only 3 hours a day. But doesn't that seem kind of exciting to be a diver? I never do that. Okay, I'm gonna need to know in the comments what you think about that too. We have a lot of things to discuss about our future plans. We've kind of talked about it before, but I just feel like this is like the last chance to make that change if we're gonna change something. So I also want to go into cast. I don't think I'm gonna change so many outfits yet. I feel like we'll probably do some bigger outfit changes once we move to Sulani, because we can get some like warmer weather clothing. But I might give us just a couple, like, I don't really like this dress. I never did. I might get one more dress. That one's cute. Okay, we can have that. I had given her some like, I do like her athletic wear like that. Sleepwear, I still, honestly, I still stand by all of this. I know she's older, but I feel like this is still appropriate for someone who's like a young adult, young in their young adulthood, you know? Ooh, does that look kind of cute together as a second hot weather outfit? Because I kind of like it. Okay, I gave her like 2 more. A few of Randy's outfits, I must admit, oh, I'm gonna get rid of that one from camping. I was gonna say a few of Randy's outfits, I really don't like them. I don't know about this either. Like, maybe we could take their hat off and get a little bit of a haircut. Hey, so listen, you know how we talked about having a science baby with Randy? What if we had a science baby on our own that Randy adopted as care dependent? I'm worried about the scale of Randy's face. I just feel like maybe, Randy is a beautiful sim. I love them. I think they're a very nice person. I think they have beautiful blue eyes. I just am worried about the size and like bugginess of those eyes. I'm kind of scared about procreating with those eyes, but I guess that was always the plan. So just let me know what you think about that one, okay? Because we can discuss further in the future. Oh my goodness, I feel like this is so Randy. I feel like we need to wear that. Okay, I'm finding some kind of fun full body outfits here. Well, Snap had a good half an hour of no cone time, but she is in fact back in the cone. I forgot about this too. This is from the most recent event, or the event before the most recent event, or something. I can't remember, but this is kind of fun. I like the rainbow colors on that. I never really gave Randy extra outfits. So, oh, we could go down the Peppa Pig route. I feel like part of me is thinking that maybe we do like some flip-flops and this cute little shirt. Maybe this can be Randy's I live in Sulani now outfit. Perhaps we also get some sunscreen too. Okay, I can see that. Honestly, the rest of this is mostly fine. The big problem for me, oh, I didn't realize you wore this hat to sleep. You don't need to wear the hat to bed. I'm sorry, Randy. I don't like the party wear. The bigger problem for me is I don't really like this cold weather outfit very much. I never have. Ever since they first put it on, I don't know. And we just maybe do jeans that have like a color to them. I feel like the shirt that I'm thinking of wanting them to wear is from university. No, it's not. It must be from high school years. It's also not, you know what it is? It's Growing Together. It's not that either. Oh my gosh. Why am I being so silly? I know what I'm looking for. Oh, it's right here. Oh, that's embarrassing that I struggled so. It was like right underneath what I just clicked on. I think that like is still Randy, but maybe a little bit better. Okay. Let's leave Cass. Well, we've got a lot to talk about now in the comments of this video. I feel like I've got a good handle on what our plan is going to be. I'm thinking we'll make a fancy house for us. We'll build a restaurant on the volcano, but the house is like near the volcano. We all go move there. We may or may not have a science baby with Randy. It might just be our science baby, hard to say. Randy will dive for fun and maybe do comedy as a job, or like dive for a job and do comedy for fun. I don't know. We'll think about that too. I'll probably have like a cool art studio, and we'll have a greenhouse with a rocket ship on top. This is the kind of thing you start explaining it out loud when you start thinking about your plans, and it's like, wow, this is unhinged. This legacy is unhinged, but I'm looking forward to it. So I think on that note, I'm probably gonna wrap up this video right here. Thank you for watching and for putting up with me in this one. It's been a good time. And I guess I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow. Okay, bye everybody. Also, I'm so sorry that I've been so all over the place recently. I'm going through it. And I feel like my videos are sometimes turning out kind of weird because of it, but it is what it is. We will get through this part and then things are gonna get back to normal.